Namaste, everyone. Today I wanted to take some time and speak about the role that Kriya Yoga plays in cultivating an integrated, healthy, both physically and mentally, an individual that knows who they are, an individual who's in charge of their own faculties, who's in charge of their reactions, who's in charge of their emotions. It is not about suppressing the emotions. It's not being calm and collected. It's just knowing who you are and understanding whatever the situation asks for, you will have a spontaneously appropriate reaction. What does that really mean? What I wanted to speak about is sometimes we have in the past come upon a situation and which was uncomfortable for us, and we reacted in a certain way, or it created some sort of anxiety in our system, or left us feeling helpless. That is one of the most important things. So you felt small and you felt helpless. Now, from that, we learn a certain way we are, and we do not want to be like that. That's some sort of a trauma is created from that situation. So now we project that into the future, that if that situation presents itself again, this is how we will react. So our whole life basically oscillates between past and future, what we did in the past and what we may do in the future. And the future is just past projected in the timeline that hasn't shown up yet. So what happens is we just here in the present we get anxious. Oh, what if this happens? What if I run into my ex? What if I don't pass an interview? What if I don't pass an exam? The situation hasn't even happened, and we are just living in the anxiety of that moment. So when we do Kriya Yoga, we activate our energy, we build prana, we expose our nervous system to high states of energy, and then we find stillness in that. So we do Kriya Yoga, we expand, we all the cells get charged up and emotions arise. Sometimes anger arises, sometimes grief arises, but in that moment of stillness, we're able to hold it. So we start to gain our own respect. We start to gain control over our own response. The anger may have arisen, but we don't have to respond to it, and we can honor it. We can observe it from our stillness, but we don't respond to it. And sometimes there is a response is necessary, but I'm just talking about in the process of Kriya Yoga, we are slowly, consistently expanding the capacity of our nervous system. Consistent is the most key thing here. We have to do it consistently. We cannot do, oh, I do once a day, once a week I do Kriya Yoga, and that's a little checkbox. But you won't do exercise just once a week. You have to do it every single day. If you can, you have to make it as accessible for yourself as you want to. If you can don't devote 15 minutes, 20 minutes a day to do some kind of a Kriya practice. Just navel pumping is great, doing Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, activating, exposing yourself to practices that really activate your prana shakti, your life force. So you do it consistently every day. Start with giving yourself a 40-day practice, and see how in 40 days you are able to hold the space for your emotions and start to slowly gain control, gain mastery over yourself. This is the purpose of Kriya Yoga. So I invite you to take the time in your life. If you would like to learn more about Kriya Yoga, you can come DM me. We can go on a one-on-one mentorship program together. There's many things coming in the pipeline, so stay tuned. Namaste.